Papaya, one of nature's healing gifts. For decades, it has been celebrated for its gentle touch on digestion, its antioxidants that calm inflammation and protect your heart, liver and eyes, and a wide range of vitamins and minerals that keep the body strong. But here's the truth. Even a powerful superfood like papaya can turn harmful if it's eaten the wrong way. I have seen patients suffer from unexpected stomach pain, digestive upset, dangerous medication interactions, foodborne infections, and even severe allergic reactions, all from simple mistakes with papaya. That's why I want to help you avoid these mistakes. In today's discussion, I'll be sharing the 6 most common mistakes that seniors make when eating papaya. And more importantly, I'll show you how to correct them so you can enjoy papaya safely and reap its full benefits for your digestion, immunity, and long-term vitality. Remember, in nutrition, it's not just what you eat, but how you eat it that makes all the difference. So let's get started. Mistake number 1. Throwing away papaya seeds. Let me start with the first mistake I see almost every senior make: tossing away the seeds. You cut open a ripe papaya, scoop out those shiny black seeds, and drop them in the trash. It feels natural after all. Most people think the seeds are useless. But here's the surprising truth. Those little seeds are actually one of the most powerful parts of the fruit. Scientific studies show that papaya seeds contain natural compounds with antibacterial and antiparasitic effects. In fact, small amounts of these seeds can help fight harmful bacteria in your digestive tract, reduce the risk of foodborne infections, and even protect against intestinal parasites, an issue that quietly affects many older adults. Papaya seeds also contain enzymes that improve protein digestion. For seniors, this is critical because as we age, our bodies struggle to break down protein efficiently. Poor protein absorption accelerates muscle loss, a condition called Adding just a few papaya seeds after meals can support digestion and help your muscles stay stronger. Now, here's the caution. More is not always better. In large amounts, papaya seeds can irritate the liver or interact with blood-thinning medications. My advice is simple: start small. Try chewing 2 or 3 fresh seeds after a meal and notice how your body responds. You can also grind a few dried seeds and sprinkle them into a smoothie or salad. Think of papaya seeds as hidden medicine inside the fruit. Don't throw them away carelessly. Use them wisely, and you'll gain an extra layer of protection for your gut, your muscles, and your overall health. Mistake number 2. Eating unripe papaya. The second mistake I often warn my senior patients about is eating papaya before it's ripe. At first glance, a green papaya may seem harmless after all. It's the same fruit, just not fully matured. But here's the danger. Unripe papaya contains extremely high levels of papain, the very enzyme that makes ripe papaya so beneficial. In a ripe papaya, papain helps gently break down proteins and supports digestion. But in an unripe fruit, papain can be 10 to 15 times stronger. That much enzyme doesn't just work on the food you eat. It can irritate the delicate lining of your stomach. For seniors, this can trigger sudden heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, and painful cramping. And there's more. In traditional medicine, unripe papaya was even used to induce miscarriages, because the concentrated papain can stimulate uterine contractions. That's why pregnant women should strictly avoid it. Unripe papaya can also worsen food allergies in those sensitive to latex, banana, or kiwi. I've seen patients who thought their stomach bug was just indigestion, only to realize it was a reaction to unripe papaya. So, how can you avoid this mistake? Always choose papayas that are mostly yellow, slightly soft when pressed near the stem, and release a sweet fragrance. Inside, the flesh should be a deep orange color with dark, shiny seeds. If your papaya is still green, leave it at room temperature to ripen naturally, or place it in a paper bag with a banana to speed up the process. The bottom line: respect the ripening process. A ripe papaya can heal, but an unripe one can hurt. Mistake number 3. Ignoring medication interactions. One of the most overlooked mistakes seniors make with papaya is assuming it's just fruit, and therefore safe with any medication. But the truth is, papaya contains active compounds that can act almost like natural drugs inside the body. Ignoring these interactions can put your health at real risk. For example, papaya is high in vitamin K, which plays a key role in blood clotting. If you are taking blood thinners such as warfarin, eating large amounts of papaya may reduce the effectiveness of your medication. That means your blood could clot too easily, increasing the risk of stroke, heart attack, or dangerous blood clots in your legs. Papaya also contains papain, the digestive enzyme. In small amounts, it's wonderful for easing digestion, but combined with anti-inflammatory medications like ibuprofen or corticosteroids, papain can actually increase the risk of stomach bleeding, ulcers, or kidney strain. Another concern is absorption. Papaya speeds up digestion and intestinal transit. That sounds helpful, but for seniors taking time-release medications such as those for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart rhythm, it can mean your body doesn't have enough time to fully absorb the drug. In real life, I once treated a man in his late 60s who ate papaya every morning with his blood pressure pill. Within weeks, his blood pressure spiked dangerously, not because he skipped his medicine, but because the papaya kept his body from absorbing it. My advice: if you take medications long-term, limit papaya to small amounts, about 1 cup, a few times per week. Always take your medication at least 2 hours before or after eating papaya. If you're on blood thinners, heart medicine, diabetes drugs, or steroids, speak with your doctor before making papaya a daily habit. Papaya can be a powerful ally for your health, but like any strong medicine, it must be respected. Mistake number 4. Believing more is better with papaya. There's a saying I hear often: if something is healthy, the more the better. Unfortunately, when it comes to papaya, that mindset can do more harm than good, especially after age 60. Papaya is indeed a nutritional powerhouse. 1 cup provides almost all the vitamin C you need in a day, plus vitamin A, fiber, antioxidants, and the enzyme papain to support digestion. But eating too much can overwhelm your system. Here's what I've seen in my patients: digestive distress. Seniors who eat 2 or 3 cups of papaya in a single day often develop diarrhea, bloating, and painful cramping. Instead of feeling light and energized, they end up dehydrated and weak. Stomach irritation. High amounts of papain can overstimulate the stomach, increasing acid production and worsening conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or ulcers. Carotenemia. Papaya is rich in beta-carotene, the pigment that gives it its orange color. Eating large amounts daily can cause your skin, palms, or even the whites of your eyes to turn a yellow-orange tint. While not dangerous, it often frightens patients who mistake it for jaundice. So, how much is safe? Most seniors do best with about 1 cup, 140 grams, of fresh papaya per serving, 4 to 5 times per week. This amount provides the benefits without overwhelming your digestive system. Remember, balance is the key to longevity. Papaya should be one part of a varied diet, not the whole diet itself. Mistake number 5. Storing papaya the wrong way. Papaya is one of the most delicate tropical fruits. Its high water content and natural sugars make it refreshing, but they also make it highly perishable. I've seen many seniors mishandle papayas in ways that turn this healthy fruit into a hidden source of foodborne illness. Here's what often goes wrong: leaving cut papaya at room temperature. After just 2 hours, bacteria such as E. coli and salmonella begin multiplying rapidly. By 6 hours, that fruit is unsafe to eat, even if it looks fine. Improper refrigeration. Some people leave ripe papayas uncovered in the fridge, where they absorb odors and grow bacteria more quickly. Others keep them for a week or longer after cutting, not realizing the risk. Cross-contamination. Using the same cutting board for raw meat and papaya without proper cleaning can transfer dangerous microbes directly to the fruit. The safe way is simple: whole papaya. Keep at room temperature until ripe skin, mostly yellow, slight give to the touch. Sweet fragrance. Once ripe, refrigerate for up to 5 to 7 days. Cut papaya. Store immediately in a clean, airtight glass container. Eat within 2 to 3 days. Preparation hygiene. Always wash the outer skin under running water before slicing, and use clean utensils. I once had a patient in his 70s who developed severe diarrhea after eating papaya that had been left out on the counter for just a few hours. His weakened immune system made what seemed harmless become a real health scare. Don't make the same mistake. Handle papaya with care, and it will reward you with sweetness and strength. Mistake number 6. Ignoring papaya allergy risks. Papaya is often celebrated as one of the gentlest healing fruits, but here's the truth many overlook. For some people, especially seniors with sensitive immune systems, papaya can act as a hidden allergen. Early warning signs often get brushed aside: tingling or burning in the mouth after eating papaya, mild stomach upset, bloating or diarrhea within 30 minutes, small rashes, redness, or itching on the skin after handling the fruit. These are not just minor sensitivities, they are your body. The way of telling you that papain, the enzyme that makes papaya so beneficial for digestion, may actually be too strong for your system. If ignored, reactions can escalate: swelling of the lips, tongue or throat, persistent abdominal pain, vomiting or severe diarrhea, hives, wheezing, or difficulty breathing. In rare cases, anaphylaxis, a rapid life-threatening reaction. What many people don't realize is that papaya allergy is often linked with latex allergy. Seniors who react to latex, bananas, kiwis, or avocados may be at higher risk of reacting to papaya as well. How to protect yourself: keep a food journal. Note any unusual symptoms after eating papaya. If you suspect sensitivity, pause eating papaya and consult your doctor. For confirmed allergy, complete avoidance is the only safe option. Even small amounts can trigger reactions. I recall one patient in her late 60s who loved papaya smoothies. She noticed itching in her mouth after drinking them but ignored it. Months later, she experienced swelling in her throat and had to be rushed to the ER. Thankfully, she recovered, but it was a sobering reminder: never underestimate food sensitivities. The bottom line: papaya can be healing for many, but if your body sends warning signals, don't dismiss them. Respect your limits and seek alternatives if necessary. Health is about listening to your body as much as it is about eating superfoods. The benefits of eating papaya the right way: when eaten properly, papaya is not just a sweet tropical fruit, it becomes a true ally for your health, especially after the age of 60. Let me walk you through some of its most important benefits. Digestive support: papaya's natural enzyme, papain, helps break down proteins into smaller, more absorbable forms. For many of my senior patients who often struggle with bloating or slow digestion, just a small serving of ripe papaya can bring real relief. It makes meals easier on the stomach and improves nutrient absorption, helping the body use protein and minerals more effectively. Immune system boost: 1 cup of papaya provides nearly 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, more than many citrus fruits. This is critical for older adults, since our immune defenses naturally weaken with age. Vitamin C not only strengthens resistance against infections, but also speeds up wound healing and helps maintain bright, healthy skin. Protection for eyes, skin, and heart: papaya is rich in beta-carotene, lycopene, and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants that protect against cell damage. These compounds support eye health by lowering the risk of macular degeneration, improve skin elasticity by fighting sun damage, and reduce inflammation that contributes to heart disease. I've had patients tell me that after adding papaya regularly, they notice clearer vision and even fewer age spots. Weight management and steady energy: papaya is naturally low in calories, yet high in water and fiber. This means it fills you up without weighing you down, an excellent choice for seniors looking to manage weight or control blood sugar. The fiber also helps smooth digestion and prevents sharp sugar spikes. And because papaya supports protein digestion, it's a smart post-exercise snack for muscle recovery, especially important after physical therapy or light workouts. Bottom line: when eaten in moderation and at the right ripeness, papaya is more than just a fruit, it's functional medicine from nature. It supports your digestion, strengthens your immunity, protects vital organs, and helps you age with energy and confidence. Papaya is one of nature's most remarkable gifts of fruit that, when eaten correctly, can support digestion, strengthen the immune system, protect the heart and eyes, and even help you maintain a healthy weight. But as with many powerful foods, the difference between healing and harm depends on how you use it. We've learned that common mistakes like eating papaya unripe, discarding its valuable seeds, overindulging, mishandling storage, or ignoring allergy risks can quietly take away its benefits and sometimes even pose real health dangers. I've seen seniors who thought they were making healthy choices, but ended up with stomach pain, medication issues, or infections simply because of these small oversights. The good news is that each of these mistakes has a simple solution. Choose ripe papaya for safety and better digestion. Respect: portion size about 1 cup, 4 to 5 times per week is enough. Handle with care, wash, refrigerate properly, and eat within 2 to 3 days once cut. Be mindful of seeds and allergies. Use them sparingly and stop if you notice unusual reactions. Talk with your doctor if you take medications, especially blood thinners or diabetes drugs. I encourage you to see papaya not as a miracle cure, but as part of a balanced lifestyle. Pair it with other colorful fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. That's how you unlock its true potential. One of my patients once told me, "Doctor, I used to think eating healthy meant eating a lot of one so-called superfood. Now I realize it's about balance." She now enjoys papaya a few times a week, alongside berries, greens, and fish, and feels stronger, lighter, and more energized than she has in years. Final takeaway: papaya can be your ally in healthy aging. If you respect its power, avoid the common mistakes, and enjoy it as part of a varied, mindful diet. Listen to your body, nourish it with care, and it will reward you with strength, resilience, and vitality at every age. Before we finish, let me remind you of one small but important step. If this video has helped you understand papaya better and how to use it safely, please give it a like so more people can discover it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you'll never miss another evidence-based health tip designed especially for seniors. And finally, please share this video with your family and friends, because sometimes the simple act of passing on knowledge can protect someone you love from making a mistake and keep them healthier, longer. Together, we can build a community of strength, wisdom, and vitality.